putting up some signs around for casual observation. We're on State Street, right near the temple and City Creek Mall. So we're putting up some signs that say "Wanted" with our current head of the administration's picture. I'll say it a mugshot, and some of the offenses that he has committed but has not been held accountable for. So that's really what we're looking for: some accountability, some realness, some authenticity to humanity and human rights. We're seeing the Constitution being dismantled right now. For example, ICE has been directed to directly violate Amendments 5 and 14. And some people here in Utah and across the country have been arrested for exercising peacefully their First Amendment rights. This is not okay. This is, in my opinion, un-American. And we need to put a stop to this before it gets much worse, before it goes so far that we can't stop it. So if you're feeling this, I encourage you to stand up, speak up, do whatever you can. Talk about it, let people know that it's not okay, and plant seeds or start conversations, with your family, your friends, maybe even your coworkers. We all need to be talking about this because it's going to take the people and a lot of effort to really stop it. We're going to have to get outside of our comfort zone. We're going to have to maybe endanger our personal safety a little bit, but at least start by talking about it, by sharing what you feel, what your personal experience has been, what you observe, and don't be afraid to stand in the way. ICE has jurisdiction that only that is limited to immigration incidences. They have no jurisdiction like a police officer, so they can't detain you for disorderly conduct or obstruction of justice or anything like that. They have no jurisdiction there. So me as a white man, I will stand in between an ICE agent and someone that they are harassing, especially if I know that person to be a U.S. citizen or not committing any crimes. I will use my whiteness to stand in between them, and most of the time it works. And we all walk away unscathed. ICE agent is usually pretty pissed off, but you know what? They begin life pissed off, so no change there.
A lot of people are like that.
Downtown Salt Lake City.
Okay, let's go. Oh, get your bottle, hold it.
And we're marching. So we started this channel really to talk about people who are facing injustice, people who are facing traumas, and understanding how upside down Utah is. I've lived in lots of different places, a couple of foreign countries, many states. I've never experienced anything quite like Utah. They think differently, their culture is different here. And it felt like when I moved here from the West Coast, it felt like I went back in time, like to the 1950s, because of the gender dynamics. The women were expected to or encouraged to be barefoot in the kitchen and pregnant. I work in an industry that's very patriarchal, and women were often passed over. You can see a little bit of the Utah culture right here, right behind me. Those are young women, and where I come from and where I've been around the world, they don't quite dress like that or keep to themselves. They don't defer to men or the patriarchy, but here they do. So it's really, like I said, I felt like I landed in 1950s America when I moved here. And I've never lived anywhere where someone else's culture, someone else's religion infringes or impacts my life, my lifestyle. So that was new. And there's a majority of LDS here. A majority of the people are involved in or part of the LDS church. And they preach obedience. That's one of their unwritten laws. Maybe it's written, but it's definitely part of their culture is to be obedient, not to challenge the status quo. And in my profession, that's something that I do in order to find better ways to accomplish things and meet our organizational goals. But also, I believe that's part of America. That rebellion that started this country and really has been pervasive throughout our culture and history is questioning the status quo in a respectful way, of course, but it's a healthy part of human involvement and cultural involvement. So I fully believe in that, and it's a little different compared to the culture here, especially the LDS culture. So I just wanted to make that known. My personal observation after living here for a decade is that visiting here and living here are completely different experiences. When I first visited here in 2009, the Mormon people were very courteous and helpful and polite, and it seemed great. But after living here, I realized that's the facade, and underneath that superficial level is a vindictiveness, a emotional immaturity that causes them to put a knife in your back when you turn around if they don't like you. So it's quite a different experience living here versus visiting here. And I would encourage you, if you visit here, maybe get out into the community and try and experience what it's really like here and talk to some people. There's definitely an underground of folks who are not part of the LDS who live here in Salt Lake City, but they're a little more underground, and you can see that they're different because they don't wear undergarments. The LDS members wear these undergarments between their skin and their clothing, and you can see it under their shirt usually. It looks like kind of like a little white Hanes undershirt, but it's a special garment that they're given by the church to wear because no clothing can touch their skin. Really interesting. I don't know what they do when they go to the pool to swim, but I'd like to see it.
Looks like a cave.
I think I got it. There we go. I'm sorry.
Wanted for crimes against humanity, for kidnapping, for child sex abuse, for perversions of truth, for inciting insurrection, for treason, for fraud, theft, and terrorism. And we'll call that domestic terrorism, which has become quite a focus for the USA lately. Ironic. Could you say that Mr. Trump has an irony deficiency? Sorry, that was like a dad joke.
Let me tell you about the bikers around here. Okay. Let me tell you about the bikers around here. My dad opened up the chapter
Hold on.
for Baca.
Let me switch it here. There we go.
My dad opened up the chapter for Baca here. It was all the Salt Lake City Motorcycle Club, all the Baca riders, and all, because he used to ride with the Hells Angels in Boston in the 70s. He knew all the bikers here, all the Harley bikers. Let me tell you, they're motherfuckers. They're motherfuckers. They beat their women. They're misogynistic. They steal. A lot of them are the cops. Travis. Hi, Travis from West Valley. You crooked cop that got your retirement. Trafficking girls, trafficking drugs. This is for you. I know about all of you. You suck. You suck.
Mom, there's a homeless man over
West Valley cop got all his retirement. He's a sick motherfucker. Well, let me tell you. Oh, they're way corrupt. Way corrupt in West Valley. Travis did it for decades. Yeah. Yep. It's true. Hi, how are you? Are you okay? You okay?
Yeah, I mean, kind of sort of on the edge.
Oh no.
Are you at a shelter of any sort? No. They suck, I know. Do we have a card?
I don't.
God, I wish I had a card. Please be safe, okay? If we see you around again, we'll give you our card. We do some help for disenfranchised people, okay? What's your name?
Terrence.
Terrence, okay.
Honestly, is there any way you guys can help me?
What did he say, babe?
Help with what?
A call?
What do you like in your coffee? Cream, sugar, any of that? Just black?
Actually, I like the one they have called
Revolver? Okay. Right in here, beans and brews? Okay. Let me go in there. I'll be right back. Terrence, right? Going in to support this guy some coffee. He's hanging out, unhoused. Hi, how are you? Good, good. Is the Revolver a hot or a cold coffee?
It's ice cream.
Oh, awesome. I'd like one of those, please.
Do you want any flavors of it?
No. How are you?
Great, how are you?
Excellent, thanks.
Okay, is that everything?
I'm sorry?
Is that everything?
Yeah, that's everything today.
Okay, it's gonna be $8.90. We all set.
Awesome. So we're getting this coffee called the Revolver for this fellow Terrence outside. I'm glad to give him a coffee that's called a Revolver and not the real thing, you know? We're at Beans and Brews downtown. Oh, check it out. Don't often see these flags around Salt Lake City. You see them a little bit here and there. There's a community called the Sugar House neighborhood here where you'd see a lot of diversity and especially a lot of the LGBTQ community. But where you find a typical suburban sprawl around the I-15 corridor through the valley, it's a lot of conservative culture, which I come from a traditional, cultured, very conservative family, and I'm a little bit like the black sheep, I guess a lot like the black sheep in my family, because I'm purple and really a humanitarian, believe in helping someone because that's the universe answering someone's prayer through us. So if we're in a position to help, we should do it. It's no problem to take a minute out of your day to make the day of someone else, because it may not be a huge thing for you, but it may be a really huge thing for them. So you never know whether you're making the impact of someone's life or a huge impact for their day by a simple gesture. It doesn't take much effort from you. This coffee that came in here, it's $7 or $8. No big deal. This will make this guy's day. Thank you very much. Have a great day. All right, go deliver these goods. And I gotta catch up with my wife. Oh, I see them. Okay. Here you go, buddy. Here's a straw for you. All right. Take care of yourself. Okay. And if we walk around here, we'll keep an eye out for you. All right. Have a great day. All right, downtown Salt Lake. Cool old building behind me. It's a nice sunny day here. It's August 8th or 9th. I think today's the 9th. No, today's the 8th. Friday the 8th. It's about 85 degrees out. Nice day. It's dry heat here because we're in the high desert, so no humidity. Let's run to catch up with them. There's the old courthouse there in the background. That's where we hold a lot of protests because it's kind of like a park with an old courthouse in the middle. All right. Caught up with the girls here. We're gonna take a little break. Thanks for joining us. We're gonna take a little break. I'll catch up with you later.
You were live, huh?
Yeah.
Cool. We'll go live again.
Yeah.